KCET 2027 champions, I believe every one of you who is watching this video is doing super good and you are super energetic. So my dear children, this is your Jasmine ma'am and I am here with a video that you have been asking me for a very long time. I saw several comments under several other videos which say that, ma'am, is KCET examination for all the courses or is it just about engineering? What is the syllabus of KCET examination? When can we expect KCET examination to happen in 2027? Is it difficult? Is it easy to crack? Should we study for KCET from now itself? What should be the strategy? I know there are a lot of things in your head, but I believe that at least for your 90% of questions are going to be sorted by watching this particular video. So make sure you watch it until the end. And also, if at all you have understood things, do not forget to hit on the subscribe button, because this is where you are going to get everything, whether it's academics, whether it's updates, whether it's counseling, whatever it is, A to Z, you're going to get it over here. So my dear children, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. For those of you, okay, who are worried that is this channel something that we can believe, you can talk to your seniors about it and you can go watch the KCET live sessions are there. You will get into an understanding whether this has helped children or not. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that it had, and it's all because of you guys. It's all because of you guys, and I really want you children, KCET 2027 children also, to be at the best position out there, to get the best colleges, which is why this video is being made, so that you're aware about KCET and probably you start preparing for it. So no more talks over here. Let's get ahead and talk about what is there in this particular video. First thing we're going to see subjects that is needed for KCET. So your different courses are available via KCET. For that, you have different subject combination in terms of examination. We will be talking about that. Then who must write the examination? You know, some people can just register for it. They do not have to write it. So I'll be talking about that. Then rules of the examination, as in basically the exam pattern and how it is going to be like, the time duration and everything. Okay, then the previous year exam dates, so that you get an idea about things. And then, is the Kannada test mandatory? So there is a Kannada language test, but is it mandatory for all of you to write that examination? If yes, is it going to be super difficult, super easy, and things like that? And the syllabus and the weightage. So how much is the syllabus for each of the courses, whether it's physics, chemistry, mathematics or biology? All of it is going to be discussed along with their weightage. Now, how is your rank calculated in KCET? For engineering, it might be different. For other course, it might be different. So you should know that, right? Only if you know that, probably you are going to plan your things accordingly. And the course-wise eligibility you are going to see. Finally, when can you expect the registration and the examination for KCET 2027? All of it is going to be discussed. First thing is basically the subjects that are going to be there. So Baba, you have few set of courses over here. The first course that we all know is engineering. For engineering, if I say that engineering student is going to write KCET examination, they have to write 3 papers. One would be of physics, one would be of chemistry, one would be of mathematics. These 3 papers are going to be in separate time slots. That means you are going to get a physics paper first. In one time slot, you're going to give that paper. Then the next time slot, you will be having chemistry. Then the next time slot, you would be having mathematics. Each would be of 60 marks. That means 60 questions are also going to be there. And for each correct question or correct answer, you get one mark. We are going to talk about that. And just understand right now that for you have to prepare for physics, chemistry as well as mathematics. You have to write the paper for these 3 subjects. Now suppose you are going ahead with some farm science courses such as BSc Agriculture, Sericulture or Horticulture. In that particular case, you would have to give the examination for all the 4 subjects: physics, chemistry, mathematics and also biology. In your case, for KCET, you would be having 4 separate examination would be there for each of these subjects. Okay. Now finally, we have Bachelor of Veterinary Sciences, Animal Husbandry or Naturopathy and Yoga, and also BSc Nursing. In this case, Baba, you would not have mathematics, rather you would be having PCB, Physics, Chemistry, Biology. Now listen, before I go anyway ahead, I want to tell you one more important thing. Suppose I am a student who wants to go into engineering, but I have taken PCMB in my 12th. Okay. In that case also, ma'am, I just have to write these 3 because I have taken all the 4 subjects. I just have to write these 3 examination. Yes. Okay, similarly, if I am a student who have taken PCMB, but for these courses, I just have to write physics, chemistry and biology. Got it? That is how it works. Now, B Pharma or the second year B Pharma, as in there is lateral entry. For example, you might have done diploma. From there, you want to get into B Pharma course out there. You can do lateral entry. And there is Pharma D. In this case, you can either write, you can either go with PCM combo or basically PCB. Some people are there who write PCMB. Why do they write PCMB overall altogether? The reason is that they check which combination gives them better marks. That is going to be considered anyway. They know that rule. Okay, whichever combination gives you better mark, that is going to be considered either PCM or PCB. Okay, so that is why they write all of it, but it's not necessary. You can write either this or either this also. Just telling you, just keeping you informed. Okay, so when you register for all of it. It's not like you have to register separately for things. When you register for KCET examination, you're registering for all of it. Now, depending on your subject combination, you go write those papers. That's all. I hope this is clear, super clear. These are the subjects that you need. Next thing, does everyone have to write KCET? The answer is no, not everyone. Okay, so the courses that I showed you there, they have to write KCET examination. That is why we spoke about the subject combination and all. But suppose you are a NEET aspirant, you are into medical, dental or Ayush courses out there, BAMS, BHMS and things like that. In that case, you have your own entrance examination, UG NEET. You have to give that examination, but just that you have to register compulsorily for KCET. Only if you want a seat in the medical colleges of Karnataka. If you wish to have a seat in medical colleges of Karnataka, you have to register for KCET. You do not have to write it. Okay? Okay. Now, what about architecture courses? For this also, you just have to register for KCET because you might be writing NATA over there, right? You might be writing NATA, that's an entrance examination for you, but you have to register if you want a seat in Karnataka. Similarly, if at all children are going ahead with BPT, Bachelor of Physiotherapy, or BSc Allied Sciences, or BPO, that is Bachelor of Prosthetics and some Orthopedics or something like that, in that particular case, okay, please listen to me. For you also, there is no entrance examination, just your PU marks is going to be considered, but you definitely need to register if at all you want a seat. Okay, there is no entrance examination, you do not have to give KCET examination, but do register for it. That is very, very important. These three courses that is clearly visible over here. BPT and BSc Allied Health Science courses, all the courses, and also BPO courses. Okay, yes, cool. This is the scenario for those of you who do not have to write the examination. Now, so by this particular point of time, I'm pretty sure you know that some of you have got an idea that I have to give this examination. That means I have to start working around it. Right. Now, when was KCET in 2026? So that you get an idea. The reason I'm talking about this right now is because I really want you guys to have an understanding of how the paper is going to be like, how you're going to write the examination. So this is how it looks, but to make things clear, I have put it over here. So, Baba, previous year, on 2 days, you had the examination, 23rd and 24th. So, every single time, this is how it usually works. The first paper is going to be physics. It's going to be in the morning half from 10:30 to 11:50. The physics paper is going to be of 60 marks. I hope you know that. Okay? If not, then you know that right now. So, that is going to be the first examination. On the same day, after some gap, you will be having chemistry from 2:30 to 3:30. This has never changed. It has remained like this only. So, first is going to be physics. Second is going to be chemistry. Okay. Now 24th, that is next day, you had mathematics and biology. Mathematics in the first half, biology in the next half. Now suppose you're an engineering aspirant, you just have to write this and come the next day to write mathematics examination and go home. If at all, probably you are a BSc nursing student or things like that, you have to come write physics, chemistry. Don't come in the morning half, come in the afternoon half to write the biology paper. Okay, if you're a farm science course, then every particular examination you have to write over here. Now, with this, I also want to tell one more very important thing that I clearly remember. So, my dear children went to give the examination, okay, for the physics paper, and I asked them, how was it? They said, ma'am, I left so many questions because time was not enough for me. My dear children, I'm telling you, this is absolutely true. I can actually read out the message. My mobile is there, so sorry. So this is how it works. And that student is a brilliant student. It's not like that child has not worked hard or things like that. No, he's now at a very good position, by the way. Plays as in. Okay. So basically, I was trying to tell you that, you know, and that child was actually preparing for some other examination. Okay, not just KCET, but the major priority was something else, which is why it was not being managed really well. In KCET, it's about speed and also accuracy. You have to be thorough with the concept, but along with that you should be able to do it within the required amount of time. And especially children find trouble with physics because that is the first time you're going to experience KCET. You get it? So there are chances that you might leave a lot of questions, and obviously when you get less marks in one subject, that is going to hamper your rank. So I have a suggestion for you. Even if you're solving 5 questions, okay, keep a timer of 5 minutes and solve it, such that you understand the importance of time, and probably you have the habit of increasing your speed and checking with your speed, is your accuracy going away or is your accuracy still there? Okay, so please do note that. Clear? So on 23rd and 24th you had the examination, and this is how the pattern looks like. Here also in this year 2027, not this year, in next year 2027, when you have your KCET examination, you would be having that in the month of April, about which we are going to talk later, but still telling you, one day you will have these two, other day you are going to have this two. Now some people also have to write Kannada examination, Kannada language test. But do you think it is mandatory for all? The answer is no, it's not mandatory for all. It's only for Hornadu as well as Gadinadu Karnataka candidates. Okay, it's for Hornadu and Gadinadu Karnataka candidates whose mother tongue is either Kannada, Tulu or Kodava or Beri. Okay, this is just there for checking your reading and writing, speaking of Kannada. And basically over here, the exam pattern is going to be a 4th standard level, don't worry. And your passing marks is going to be 12 out of 50. Okay, 12 out of 50. So you need not be worried about anything. Anyone who have studied from 1st to 10th standard fully in Kannada medium, outside Karnataka, but in Kannada medium, you do not have to write this examination. Okay, so only Hornadu and Gadinadu Karnataka candidates whose mother tongue is Kannada, Tulu or basically Kodava or Beri. Okay, rest of you do not have to be worried about the Kannada language test. Usually one day before the actual physics paper, you would be having your Kannada examination, or basically after the math. Okay, generally that is how it works. So in this year it happened, I'll tell you, this year it happened one day before the physics paper. One day before the physics paper, on 22nd it happened, physics and chemistry paper. So it was a little tight. Okay, and you have few places only where this examination is there: Bangalore, Belgavi, Bijapur and Mangalore, not all the locations. Okay, now exam duration and instructions. Basically I'm going to talk about the exam pattern. So we, as of now, we have got an idea about which all exams we have to give, who have to give Kannada language tests, who have to just register for the exam. Okay, and when is going to be your exam, like physics and chemistry is going to be first, math and bio is going to be second. Now when you talk about each paper, suppose we are talking about physics paper, let's talk about physics. Okay, in physics paper you will be having 60 questions. Same goes with all the subjects. All the paper have 60 questions. Now what is the time? People believe that you have 80 minutes. Because the duration of the exam is 80 minutes. But do you have the whole 80 minutes out there? No. Listen to me. In this 80 minutes, 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes are going to go off. For what? You are not supposed to open the seal of your question paper. What you have to do is, first of all, this particular examination is an offline examination, which means you're going to get a question paper, you're going to get an OMR sheet, you have to bubble it. This is not a computer-based test. Okay, until now it has not been. From now on, if at all there's some change, we do not know. Generally it has never been like that. Okay, so what is it? Basically over here you have a paper, OMR sheet, and the question paper is going to be sealed. You're not supposed to open it. Okay, until and unless you have done the filling of the OMR, and for that a bell is going to ring after 10 minutes. After that only teacher is going to allow you to open the sheet, your question paper sheet. Got it? So in the first 10 minutes, for everyone, you have to write your name, CT number, version code. You have to fill in your OMR sheet. That is the first priority. Now after 10 minutes a bell rings, and after that you are supposed to go ahead and open the question paper and start giving the answers. So basically I can say 70 minutes and 60 questions. Now that means still we have time, ma'am. 70 minutes is there, 60 questions are there. No, don't think like that. Always, I'm telling you, this is your Jasmine ma'am. I'm telling you with full love, and what do you say, I'm a well-wisher of you. You can consider me as a sister, a friend, a teacher, whatever you want to consider me as. Listen, never in KCET examination you are going to get 1 extra minute for doing the paper. Okay, don't think every subject will be so easy for you to solve. In math, in physics, you might have to solve it, which requires time. You have to read the question, you have to read the options. It takes time. So please do understand that you have to start taking into consideration that I'm only getting 1 minute per question. That means 60 minutes per 60 questions. Not per 60 questions, 60 minutes and 60 questions. That is the only thing. There is no 70 minutes and 60 questions. That is not there. So I'm telling you again, from this point onwards, whenever you're solving even 5 questions, put a 5-minute timer and start doing it. Okay? Yes, and you have to bubble your option. This is an MCQ based question paper that you're gonna get, okay, and you have to bubble the correct answer. Wrong bubbling means that particular question is not going to be considered at all. Now, one very good thing, happy news I'll tell about KCET, there is no negative marking. I hope they don't change it. There is no negative marking in KCET examination, which means that if you have got some time and if you were confused about one particular question out there, you can go ahead and try to answer it. Okay, there is no negative marking. So what are the things that we have known until now? That question paper and OMR sheet you're gonna get. This is an offline thing. Okay, 80 minutes is the duration, but in that 80 minutes, 10 minutes is for filling off some information. After that, a bell rings, and post that you're supposed to open the question paper and start giving the answers in the OMR sheet. There is no negative marking, which is why you can go ahead and give as many answers you want. You can keep on guessing at the end. Okay, at the end, and start practicing with the help of an OMR. Do you want an OMR? If you want, you can put it down in the comment section. That please send us an OMR in the WhatsApp channel. By the way, everyone join the WhatsApp channel. You have your seniors up there. They obviously are going to go into colleges, so they will be moving out. So it's your chance to make up a new family up there. Come join the WhatsApp channel. There is where you get all the updates regarding academics and everything out there. So join. Okay? Yes, and the link is there in the description section of this video for joining it. And if you want the, as I said, if you want the OMR sheet, let me know in the comment section. Okay, now what's the KCET syllabus like? In KCET, you have your PU2, whatever is there in your NCERT. In your PU2, that is going to come. Whatever is there in your NCERT, in your PU1, that is going to come. Apart from that, there is practical based question, and it's not like this is like you have to use a lot of brain to solve this question. No, if you're thorough with the concept, you are going to be able to solve the practical based questions as well. Okay, it's not going to be super difficult. 2 or 3 questions could be coming. You will not even realize that's a practical based question out there. Cool. So in a paper, as I told you, how many questions do we have? In a paper, we have almost 60 questions. Almost, we have 60 questions. In 60 questions, Baba, 40 questions are going to come from your PU2, and basically almost 20 questions come from your PU1. This is a maximum. This can be less, or 2 marks more also can happen. This year for biology, 22 questions were there, and here 38 questions were there, but that is very, very rare. Generally, it is 40, and here it is 20. Okay, major priority is your PU2, and you have to consider it like that. And I'm pretty sure everyone probably who is watching this video could be from second PUC itself. Is there anyone from first PUC? If yes, do let me know. I'll be glad to see you over here. Okay, so this is how it goes. So we know that is very, very important. Each and every part of your NCERT is super important. KCET, if at all you ask me, is it a tough examination? I'll say not very tough as JEE. Definitely we cannot have a comparison with JEE at all. But the problem is people assume that if they are prepared very well for JEE, they automatically covering KCET also. No. KCET has a different type of question altogether. You have to be very keen about small things which are there. Sometimes we get to not handle it, and also it's about the timing which is there, and there's a huge lot of competition for KCET examination. Huge. Okay, huge lot of competition for very less seats. Very less seats are there, which is why there is more competition, which is why you have to make sure that you give your best. Okay, that's the thing. So technically speaking, you have to start from now. Okay, you have to start from now. I'm going to talk about the weightage over here. You'll get to understand, okay, these chapters are important. Start. Okay, start. And if you are serious about this, write it. I will get into a top college in 2027. If you're very serious about it, if you're ready to give your best, we promise we are going to be the back of you, supporting you in all possible ways. My dear children, trust me, we have worked so hard for your seniors. Now you are there, you guys gave us the motivation. If at all we see you up there, okay, there are children, I know a few of them right now. Okay, I see Pawan, I know motivational. There are some children, Akash, there are few people whom have connected through YouTube right now in this particular, what do you say, batch. And I'm pretty sure there might be different children for Inanika, okay? For each of the teachers out there, if you come talk to us, connect with us in our live sessions or in general, we will be there to help you throughout. Okay, so build that connection is definitely going to help you out. Okay, so yes, so I will get into a top college in 2027. Write it now in the comment section, and if you have not hit on the subscribe button, hit on it right now. In second PUC mathematics, you have continuity and differentiability, matrices, integrals, determinants, 3D geometry, vector algebra, and probability 2. Probability 2 means probability 1 part is there in first PUC. Here you see 6 questions, 5 questions, 4 questions, 3 questions have come. They are all high priority chapters. If in your second PUC these chapters have not been completed yet, make sure you go ahead and start giving your best for that. Okay, in order of the number of questions which are there until 2025 it has been mapped. If you wanted a separate video for 2026 for all the subjects, tell me that also in the comment section. Okay, then we have medium to high weightage chapter, relations and functions 2, applications of derivatives, application of integrals, differential equations, inverse trigonometric functions, and linear programming. This is the next set of things that is going to be there. If you want, you can take a screenshot. As I said, you can join the WhatsApp channel and get the PDF anyway. Okay. So anyway, that's a total thing that you have. That's up to you. That's second PUC mathematics. Now we have first PUC mathematics, and over here you have all these things. Sets 2 questions, relationship functions 1, 2 questions, trigonometric functions 2 questions, permutations and combination 2, probability 2, complex numbers and quadratic equation 1, sequences and series 1, series straight line 1, limits and derivatives 1, statistics 1. They are all medium weighted chapters. Okay, either 2 or probably 1 questions could be coming from here. Linear equalities, binomial theorem, conic sections, principle of mathematical induction, introduction to 3D geometry, and mathematical reasoning. All of them may not sometimes give you a question out there. That's why low. Okay, but that's should be your last priority. If you feel that something easy is there and you can cover it up from first PUC, take that and cover it up. Cool? Yes. Now we go to second PUC physics. In second PUC physics, you have these many chapters. Current, electricity 6 questions in 2025, electric charges and fields 4, moving charges and magnetism 4, ray optics and optical instruments 4, electrostatic potential and capacitance 3, alternating current you have 3. All of them are going to be high weightage chapters. Okay, they are super high weightage chapters. Magnetism and matter medium high, electromagnetic induction 2, wave optics 2, dual nature of radiation and matter 2, nuclei 2, semiconductor electronics 2, and also electromagnetic waves 2, and atom 1. Okay, these are going to be medium to high, sometimes not too high, sometimes medium, sometimes it are given 3 questions, sometimes given 4 also, so you cannot judge them quickly. That's why it's up there. Cool? Yes. Now in first PUC you have all of this. Okay, most of the chapters as usual in the first PUC gives either 2 or 1 marker questions out there. The low are these 3: mechanical properties of fluids, thermal properties of matter, and kinetic theory. Rest all of them come under almost medium category in the first PUC. Cool? Yes. Now, talking about second PUC chemistry, everything is important. In second PUC chemistry, only 10 chapters are there. 10 of them are equally important, I'll say. Okay, very, very important. Solutions 5, okay, 5 questions. Chemical kinetics 5 questions. D and F block elements 5 questions. Coordination compounds 4. Haloalkenes, haloarenes 4. Alcohol, phenols, ethers 4. Aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acid 4. Electrochemistry 3. Amines 3. Biomolecules 3. Okay, these many number of questions have come. They're all high weightage chapter. Do not even think of skipping chemistry by any chance, and it's a scoring subject for you guys as well. Cool? Cool, ma'am. Done. Now, first chemistry, you have, first PUC chemistry, chemical bonding and molecular structure, medium height, 3 questions. Here, from here also you had questions, by the way, in first PUC. Why chemistry? Because there less chapters are there, that's why. Equilibrium 3, thermodynamics 3, structure of atom 2, hydrocarbons 2. This is a different trend. Okay, usually in all, the first PUC is little, but here it's like, it's still there. Classification of elements and periodicity and properties, medium 1 question. Some basic concepts 1. Redox, sometimes no, sometimes yes. So it's a low thing. Okay, and finally my subjects, that is second PUC biology. Okay, in biology I'll tell you, so obviously second PUC is super important. We cannot skip anything from here. Okay, each and every part is going to be important. The most important ones are principles of inheritance and variation, 5 questions. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants, almost 3, 4 sometime. Okay, human reproduction again 3, 4. Reproductive health 3. Molecular base of inheritance, that has went to 5 questions, but now sometimes it's 3 to 4 questions that are coming up there. Evolution 3. Human Human health and diseases, 3. Microbes and actually I cannot say what is difficult and what is not, because I feel from here to here all of them are highly important. Microbes and human welfare, biotechnology principle and process, biotechnology and application. All of them are going to be high. Medium high, organisms and population, ecosystem, biodiversity and conservation. 1 year organism, 2 year actually, it gave 5 questions. So it was a shocker, but it's a very easy chapter. All these 3 chapters which are there, chunnu munnu chapters, very easy. You can cover it up very easily, and I am there, don't worry. Okay, so this is your second PUC biology. Now first PUC biology, this is lots of chapter, 19 chapters are there. All of them gives 1 or 2 questions here and there. If at all you ask me that what is this short thing, cell, the unit of life, cell cycle and cell division, morphology of flowering plants, body fluids and circulation. This is something that is pakka going to give you question. Even animal kingdom would be giving you questions. Okay, these are the pakka things that is there. Rest of it, sometimes, yeah, they might be giving you 1. But others, mostly they give 2. Somehow here and there, 2. This is how it usually works. Anatomy of flowering plants have come recently into the picture altogether. Previous year it gave 2, and this year also it gave few questions at the 2026. So, yes. Okay, this is how PU1 goes. And if at all you get time, just go through it. Okay? Yes. Now, how to access the syllabus in KCET? Okay, basically I spoke about the syllabus, so I do not need to tell you how to access it. I hope that is clear to you. You just know this, right? So the new syllabus has to come, but it will be the same thing only, nothing extra, NCERT. Okay, now how is your rank determined? That is important. So your rank, if you are someone who is of engineering background, okay, I'm just giving engineering right now. I'll be talking about all of them. Do not be worried. It is going to be determined like this. 50% of what you have scored in your KCET and 50% of what you have scored in your boards is going to be taken, and that is going to be determining your rank. For example, if you have not got it, let me make you understand with the help of an example over here. Okay, now let's see the example over here. So over here, a child gave the paper, KCET paper as well as second PUC. In KCET, physics, chemistry and math he had written, okay. In physics, he had got 40 out of 60, in chemistry 35 out of 60 and math 45 out of 60. Total is what? 120 by 180. And if at all I want to take the percentage, I'll just multiply with 100 and basically the percentage comes out to be 66.6%. Okay. Now, what about the second PUC marks? Second PUC, the same subject combination which is going to be there. Generally, that is how it is there for engineering. Okay. So, physics, chemistry, math is being taken up over here. Physics, he scored 80 out of 100. Chemistry, 90 out of 100. Math, 85 out of 100. Total is what? 255 out of 300. Again, the percentage is being taken. Okay, 255 out of 300 into 100. It is what? 85%. Suppose here got 85%, here got 66.6%. Now what is going to be done is that 50% of what is being done over here and 50% of what is the score over here is being taken. So 50% of 66.6 is what? 33.3. 50% of 85 is what? 42.5. Together when it comes, it becomes what? 75.8%. This is the merit score, and basis on this, your rank is going to be done. Your rank is going to be there. And I clearly remember the person in 2025, the person who got rank had 179 out of 180 and some 290 something out of 300. Okay, and the total merit percentage was 90.6, something like that. First rank, 90.6. So you have to be really good over here. Okay. And that is why it is clearly said that KCET is not just about how well you're going to perform in your examination, in your actual KCET examination, but it's also about how well you're going to do in your PU2. Whether it's your midterms, whether it's your pre-boards, board, all of it is going to be counted. Please do understand that in your physics, chemistry, biology subjects, you have your practicals that is going to be there. In maths, so you do not have that also, so you have to be extra careful. You get it? So start taking things seriously. One FA1 has gone, that is fine, okay, but you have your midterms. Take things seriously and make sure you score the best marks there. Okay, you have to score the best marks there, and you will be able to, because you guys are hardworking. right? If at all it's been sorted, then yes, your rank is also going to be sorted. And as I said, it's not the same thing for every other examination. For example, when I talk about engineering, in that case, CET score and qualifying examination, that is your 12th score, is taken in equal proportion, as in 50-50. In farm science also it is like that, 50-50 is taken. Naturopathy and yoga also 50-50 is being taken. Okay, in veterinary sciences such as BVSC, B Farm or Farm D or BSc nursing, only CET is being considered. Your PU2 marks is not being considered, only CET marks is going to be considered for your ranking. Okay, in engineering it's not like that, both of them are taken in equal proportion. Now in BPT, BPO, I told you there is no CET only, you just have to register for CET examination. Qualifying examination mark, that is your 12th grade marks, is only going to be considered. So it is going to be different, okay, it is going to be different, but I do know most of you guys, majority of you guys might be engineering champions. That's why I'm telling you, for you guys, second PUC is very, very, very important. Got it? Yes. Now, by the way, we are ending up this particular video, but before I go ahead with that, I just want to explain you one thing. For example, I'm going to give you this PDF and I want to you to go through everything. So engineering, the eligibility is pass second PUC or 12th with English as a language, minimum 45% in physics, mathematics and chemistry, or biotechnology, biology, electronics or computer science. So basically you can be someone who might be having some other combination also. Okay, but when you talk about aggregate percentage, and suppose when you combine physics, mathematics and chemistry, you're not getting that, then instead of chemistry, some other subjects such as biology, biotechnology, electronics and computer science can also be considered for just your eligibility, for making sure that you are eligible. You get that 45% marks. Okay, 40% for SC, ST and category 1 and 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B category children. Here admission basis, as I said, qualifying examination, physics, chemistry, mathematics, CET, physics, chemistry, mathematics in equal proportion is being taken. Okay, when you consider for ranking, your PCM score is going to be taken. For eligibility, it can be some other thing. That is a different thing. But when your rank is going to be considered, your physics, chemistry, mathematics marks are going to be taken over here in both qualifying as well as CET. Similarly, for other courses, for over here, you have farm science courses. Okay. So, past second PUC, apart from that, courses include what? BSc in agriculture, sericulture, horticulture, forestry, community science, agribusiness, all of it. Here you have qualifying examination being considered. Okay. And also CET, PCMP, physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology. So here also it is going to be considered like that, equal proportion, 50-50 is going to be taken. Okay, so the same thing is given for all. I am not going to go ahead and probably go ahead with each and everything because that will take a huge lot of time. So I'll request you to go ahead with it. I've explained you a little bit. I hope that could work. Okay, and you will get the PDF. Now, coming to this particular thing. From registration to counseling, what happened when in the previous year and what can you expect things to happen this year? So release of application form happened in 17th January 2026. January month is the month towards the end of it you usually get your application form, as in you can start filling your application form. This year also you can expect, the next year also you can expect by the third or the fourth week of January. By then you are going to get your application form released, you can start filling it, and it is going to be there until February. It was there until 27th February. That means you almost got a full month, okay, a full month for doing it. Similarly here also, this year also, until Feb probably you will be getting time to fill in your application. Please write it somewhere that January we have to be careful. We have JEE examination, we might forget everything, but we still have to be careful about KCET registration. Do not miss it by any chance, because you are going to be busy. As of now you will not believe me, but trust me, you are going to be super busy. That is why I'm telling you, make sure you write it somewhere. Okay, now that after that you have to download your admit card. 10th April 2026 onwards children started getting here, but for you also first week of April you might be getting in the next year the admit card. After that you would be having examination. 23rd and 24th was the day of examination. You can expect it to be a little early also. Previous 2025 it was a little early, 13th or 14th, something like that. 16th or 17th, 13th or something like that. Okay, so it can be second week to fourth week of April. Any time between that you might have the examination. So this year it was delayed, but you cannot expect the same thing to happen again. So you can expect it from the starting period of April. Okay, the second to the fourth week, any time you can have the paper. Kannada language test also, it was on 22nd, but here also something around your KCET examination you will be having Kannada language test. Post that you will get your provisional answer key. after 24th the exam ended, after 3 days you got 27th, you got the answer keys. Here also you will be getting more or less between the 3rd to 4th week of April. Answer key objection window is also there, you can object for it, there will be some time given to you. Release of the final answer key directly happened in this is on 6th of June, but there is a reason for it. NEET examination issue was been there, which is why they wanted to delay the whole counseling process, which is exactly why there was a delay in results also. They planned it in a way that results are delayed a little bit so that everything gets sorted and everyone can participate together before matching with the re-NEET thing. So you should not be expecting that much delay, okay? You should not be expecting that much delay. Mostly the announcement of KCET results as well as answer key would be happening in 3rd or 4th week of May, not June. Probably it might be happening in the month of May itself, okay? For the next year I'm talking about 2027 if all goes well. Otherwise then in June only. Starting of KCET counseling, it happened on 20th of June 2026. Right now it's ongoing, okay? So you can expect by 2nd or 3rd week of June, 2nd or 3rd week of June. This year it is expected by September, okay? September month the college is going to start. It's very late, but as I said, it was because of the re-NEET scenario out there. Probably nothing like that would ever happen again, I pray to God. Okay, so yes, so be prepared for giving your examination in the month of April, getting your results by the end of May, okay, in the month of May, and registering for it first of all in the month of January. Cool? So Jan, April and May are super important for us. Yes. Now, do we do something for all of this? By the way, we are doing. If you are not seeing, go check it out. We have in our playlist second PUC one shots. In these one shot, they are very long one shots. But everything, every KCET question, every PYQ of second PUC, everything is being covered such that you do not miss out on any single thing. You have it for physics, physics, biology as well as mathematics, chemistry very soon. Similarly, we are coming live and we are covering the things. Okay, make sure you attend those live sessions as well. And obviously there are previous year things that you can refer to. Now 5 things to remember before we go ahead. First of all, go hit on the subscribe button. Second thing, your PU2 board marks are half your rank, mostly case engineering champions. The exam is on 23rd and 24th of it, 2 days, 4 papers. So for you, the exam is going to be happening when? Not on 23rd and 24th of April, but in the month of April for sure. Okay, 2 days will be there and 4 papers are going to be there. Not for all, it's for some of the 3 papers only. The Kannada test is only for Hornadu and Gadinadu candidates, and not every course needs what? CET. Okay, check your course before you assume. So please go, do not waste your energy and trust only the KA portal for dates and notification, as in there is an official website of Karnataka CET that is known as KEA. Please make sure you go check things there only, nowhere else. Syllabus, previous year papers, everything would be there only. You do not have to invest any bit of your time anywhere else. Okay, so I'm just checking if at all I will be getting if I can get the Google over here. No, Google is over there, so sorry. So this is all. This is something that I want to tell you, and thank you so much for bearing with me. And you are going to get this PDF in the WhatsApp channel. Make sure you join that, and that's all. See you up there. Okay, lots of love from Jasmine ma'am. If at all you like this session, do let me know in the comment section, and if you have any doubts, do let me know that as well in the comment section. Bye. Lots of love.